Hi, and welcome to this series of how to install a pygmy possum home. Okay, these are for the tiny little pygmy possums, very small, and it's basically a tube, but there's some special features about this tube. It's covered with a rough textured type cement, so you don't really know it's a tube, and it's got two hose clamps. These are stainless steel hose clamps, so they last forever, they won't rust and jam up, and they hold the cable ties which go to the tree, attach around the tree. Now you've got an entrance here. Now this entrance is got a little screw at the top here, and the screw's twofold. Is the way to open is to put your thumb at the top like this and just slowly ease it out and then pull it out, and there you go. There's the home itself. And the pygmy possums come in and put their nest inside. Now, a couple of features about this particular one. The little screw here at the top is made so when you open it, you don't tip them out, so you know the correct way to line up in and out. Okay, so that's one thing. All you have to do is push it in and then line it up and push it across like that. Another little feature about this, the little entrances, they're offset, so the cats can't put their paw in and pull them out. So that's another design, and we're going to show you now how to install them. You can also extend the length of the cable ties when you put it on a tree like this. It's a simple case by getting another cable tie and then pushing that one through. So what you've got to do is you've got to end up having two of these. So it's a simple case of correctly lining it up like that, and that locks in. I can pull it a little bit, locks in, and then you can now install the home on a bigger branch like that. So there you go. So now I'm going to show you how to install it. First thing you need is a step ladder. This is a 1.7 metre step ladder. That's all, something lightweight you can carry around. And it needs to go up just slightly higher. The reason why you put up high is because the cats and the foxes won't get to them. It makes it really hard. So you've got to make it hard for these ferals to get up there. Foxes can climb, but it's still difficult to climb. Cats are excellent climbers. You really can't stop them, but you've got to make it difficult. So the idea is to have a 1.7 metre ladder, and then you get up to that height. Now, you need a bucket, some sort of bucket to carry your little homes around. Also a pair of pliers, so you can cut the cable ties and adjust them. Now, there's two options here. You can either go for a screwdriver to adjust the worm clamps, the little hose clamps, or if you want to make life easy, get a little handle and a little socket set, and this is a 7mm tip, and this tip fits exactly over the end, so it makes it really easy to install these, because you will need to adjust these a little bit up in the tree. So that's the gear that you need, and now we'll show you how to do it. Right, we've climbed up the tree, we're standing on our ladder. The good thing about having these types of ladders, you've got a little flat top so you can put all your tools on it quite easily. Okay, you select the correct branch. Now what you want to do is make sure it's downward facing. The reason why is you don't want water to go inside. So that's how it's going to be installed, like that. Now, before we install it, just one word of warning. Don't ever put your finger in the hole like that, because you don't know what's inside. Always use the thumb method to inspect these. Check them, okay? So keep that in mind. All right, what we're going to do is, I'm going to use the better tool to release the worm drives a little bit, or the screws. So that's loose, so you can pull it in and out. Now, before you actually finally pull the cable ties tight, make sure that you've got a distance in front of the pipe where it can open without any obstructions. So it's no good tightening the whole lot down, finding you're hitting branches or something here. So keep that in mind just before you install it. All right. All you have to do is pull the cable clips tight. They don't have to be super tight. All right, so there's one. You release the hose clip and you pull it through and you just pull the cable tie through. That's all it is. Now before you do the final tightening, just make sure everything's right. Easy to inspect, no problem. And then you can use your pliers. Just nip them a little bit like that and then cut it off so everything's nice and neat. Now, that's all it is. One other thing to remember is when you install these, make sure you use the GPS to mark where they are, because it's such a small item and after a while you'll sort of forget where they are and they blend in with the trees really well, so you can lose them. I've lost some before. So make sure you use the GPS to mark where they're located. Okay, that's it.